Thank you for choosing the Traveldefender.com. This video is going to go over just a little bit about hotel reservations and your rights and responsibilities. When you make a reservation, first thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you understand the cancellation policy. Cancellation policies at most hotels are a 24-hour cancellation policy, which means that you have to cancel your reservation 24 hours prior to their check-in time. So if their check-in time is 3 p.m., you need to cancel usually your reservation 3 p.m. the day prior, before then. If not, you will be charged for 1 day plus taxes to your credit card. You may think this is unfair. We in the travel industry think it is unfair, but it's also the hotels think that it's unfair that somebody would make a reservation, hold the room, and then not call to release that room. However, with the way the economy is right now, a lot of hotels are not charging that fee, or I'm sorry, they are charging that fee, but if you do call to let them know that there was an issue, some of them will go ahead and refund that back to you. Please remember that it is hotel local time. It is not the local time for you in particular. So if you live in California and you book a hotel in New York, make sure that you are canceling it at the right time, or vice versa. When you book a reservation, whether it be directly on the website for the hotel or on a online agency, make sure that you call the hotel to make sure they've got your reservation correct. You need to ask them to verify your date of arrival, your length of stay, your confirmed rate that you booked at, because you might find out too that the rate has changed. And ask them at that time if they're going to place any holds on your credit cards. And if so, when and how much. Some hotels usually will put a hold on your credit card the day of arrival for the amount plus tax for 1 night. In case you don't show, they can and have that particular reservation in place. Some hotels do that, so if their card is unauthorized, they automatically cancel your reservation at usually 6 p.m. local hotel time. Also, make sure to write down the person's name of who you spoke to in case anything does go wrong with your reservation when you arrive at the hotel. If you book through an online agency or directly through the hotel's website, you are able, and we totally ask that our clients do this, and that is print out your reservation confirmation and take it with you. This is your only line of defense against the hotel raising your rates before you arrive at the hotel. This does not happen very often. It is something that does happen though. Our agents have been in the industry for 45 combined years. We've seen it happen. Especially at hotels where you book with either Orbit Hotels or any of those types of vendors. The reason why they do that is because they're trying to make their ADR, which is their average daily room rate. Average daily room rate is basically just a number they have to target to be able to profit. If they're not going to profit, then they have to find other ways to become profitable. When you book with an online agency such as Orbitz, Expedia, Hotels.com, Cheap Tickets, and so on, they usually only pay the hotel 40 to 60% of what that room rate actually is. So if your room rate with, say, Hilton.com is $100, and you go on to Hotels.com and you find it for $95, which you're assuming is a better deal at $5 less, in essence, to you it is. To the hotel it is not. Therefore, the economy for the area where the hotel is does start to deplete, because the hotel is only getting paid $40 for that room that in essence should have been charged for $100. So the online agency is making a very, very large profit. We always suggest do not book through web agencies, to book either directly with a travel agent or directly with a hotel or their direct website. Upon check-in to the hotel, make sure that you verify your rate that you're signing for. They are required to show you the rate on the paper you sign. Make sure that you verify your accommodation preferences such as smoking, non-smoking, high floor, low floor, and so on. And you do have the right to inspect the room before you check in. We always suggest to go to the room that they're going to assign you to. Make sure you look at it. Make sure that it's accommodating for you. If it's not, advise them that you'd like a different room. And if you feel that they're not able to accommodate you, ask to speak with the manager, ask them to cancel it and not charge you a penalty. Most managers will be more than happy to do that for you. If not, you always have another line of defense, and that's disputing the charge with your credit card company or calling us here at the Travel Defender. Upon checkout, make sure, and we cannot stress this enough, if you are paying by credit card or you have a credit card on file, stop and get a receipt. This is your only line of defense in case they decide to afterwards charge you something for your stay that you're not aware of. If you have any further questions or issues and you would like to speak with one of our specialists in regards to hotels and accommodations, please feel free to give us a call at 855-4HELP-70. That's a free call, and it's 1-855-443-5770, or you can do our intake form right on our website, and one of our specialists will get back with you. Thank you